Now, you say, well, why is it that you got lost? Weren't you ever trained to navigate in flying school? Of course, the answer is yes. Weren't your navigators trained? Yes, they were. They were exceedingly good navigators. But you see, when the war came along, all of their ranges, all of their radio aids, all navigational aids were immediately shut off. Because at that time, no one knew whether or not the Jets might be coming in and bombing Canada or the western part of the United States. So we were flying without any navigational aids whatsoever, except by the seat of our pants and as what we could do, the best we could do, by the seat of our pants. So it wasn't the navigator's fault. It wasn't the pilot's fault. The problem lay in the fact of unpreparedness. And of course, as you know, as a nation, we were unprepared when the war came. And the lack of maps, which led to this particular episode of these three planes going down in this valley, which later on became to be known as Million Dollar Valley, the lack of maps was the cause of that, basically. Also, we were young and inexperienced pilots from the standpoint of flying in the mountains. We didn't realize that those little tufts of grass that we thought were tufts of grass were tops of bushes, and that the snowfall is always accumulated in heavy amounts at the bottom of a valley. Now, it's logical to think about it now, but at the time, you don't think in those terms. So we were unprepared by way of orientation as to the flight. We weren't prepared as to orientation as to the navigational problems and the like. So this resulted in our three-plane crash there at Million Dollar Valley, in just about 90 miles east of Watson Lake, Yukon Territory.